What's up guys, you're watching Spartan G Gaming. Thank you so much for joining me for this Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. Now, for us PS4 users, it has been available, the beta, since the 14th of October, and we've got it until the 17th of October, so I've been playing it over the weekend. Not as much as what I would have liked to, because it's been very difficult to get into a game. There hasn't been too many players on here, I've noticed. Obviously everybody is more playing towards the Modern Warfare Remastered, which I will show you a video of after this, guys. And obviously it's been so difficult that to get through the levels has been tough, but I've managed to get to about level 10. Now, if you are waiting, if you are an Xbox One user for the beta play, it is apparently going to be coming out for Xbox One users, because I'm an Xbox One user out also as well, and it will be coming out on the 21st of October. So that's the beta play for the Xbox. At the moment it is predicted for the 21st of October, but it could change. Now, let's get stuck into this beta then, guys. So we have the campaign, which is available in the full game. We cannot also play zombies at the moment. That's available in the full game, and local players full game also. We can only click into multiplayer. We'll go into public match, and what I'm going to do is start off with the creator class, guys. We're going to go into the guns first of all, just to show you what guns are available. So when we do come into this creator class, we have assault rifles, SMGs to choose from, LMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns. The more common ones we are all used to, guys. But then we've also got the classic at the end. So what I'm just going to do is show you those ones first. There are 5 weapons in this classic section, but you cannot unlock them until the full game. So the first one out of the 5 is the OSA, a full automatic ballistic rifle, celebrated for rapid powerful fire, and an integrated grenade launcher. That's pretty cool. I used to love those guns in previous Call of Duty games. We have the MACTAV 45, a full auto ballistic firearm, popular with old Earth agencies for delivering high stopping power at range despite a low fire rate. TF 141, a bolt-action ballistic rifle renowned for superior stability, handling and unforgiving recoil. We also have the S-Ravage. Now, I like my shotguns. So this is a pump-action ballistic shotgun, an esteemed and rugged firearm that trades a slow recharge rate for incredible range and stopping power. And the last one is the M1, semi-auto ballistic rifle, an old reliable service rifle with moderate stopping power and low recoil. The top loading clip must be exhausted to reload. So that's a pretty cool weapon, that, guys. I'm sure I've used that before in many other Call of Duty games, maybe some of the older ones, but I have heard of that M1 before. So they're going to be available, guys, those 5 guys, from the 4th of November in the full game. Let's go back to the assault rifles to just show you what assault rifles that you can get. So we have the MV4, a full auto ballistic rifle, a moderate fire rate, yields increased stability for best in-class accuracy, ideal for mid to long range engagement. R3K, a 3-bound burst energy rifle. I have used this one, guys. Each burst applies extreme stopping power at precise intervals. I didn't really get on too well with this weapon. Again, I think the connection was not all that great, even though I've got fibre optic broadband, but it just seemed not as powerful as what it should have done. But again, this is just the testing mode for this beta, for obviously the game coming out on the 4th of November, so everything is not going to be as how we would love it to be. But we've also got the KBI R32, a full auto ballistic rifle, channels a fast fire rate through a lightweight mould for increased hip fire control and mobility. We've also got the Type 2, which is a full auto energy rifle, hold triangle to split the rifle into an akimbo auto pistol mode for close quarter combat. Now, I have seen other players have this weapon. It is pretty cool. I haven't unlocked it myself because you need to be at level 22 to do it, but I don't think I'll go up through the levels, guys. It's just not worth it. I'm just going to wait till the game comes out on the 4th of November. This is the last day I'm going to get to use it today on the PS4, so that's not a problem. We have also the Volk, a full auto energy rifle, deploys best in class stopping power at low dependable fire rate. So there's 5 assault rifles there, guys, to get your teeth into, just so you can see what rifles are available at the moment. Then we move on to the SMGs. We have, to start with, the Irad, a full auto energy firearm, a wide dispersion muzzle, dampens recoil, providing highest accuracy in class. That's a pretty cool weapon, guys. I have used that submachine gun. That's probably the better preferred one, apart from the Karma that I'm going to show you in a moment. But the FHR 40 is a pretty cool one as well. A full auto ballistic firearm, offsets to modest range with an extreme fire rate thanks to a unique magnetic bolt carrier. We also then have the Karma 45. This is my preferred submachine gun. A full auto ballistic firearm, so far should I say, guys, okay? So we've got a built-in dual magazine, provides faster reloads and increased ammo capacity. That's probably why it's preferred, because it's dual magazines and also reloads a lot faster. But we also have the RPR Evo, a full auto ballistic firearm, hold triangle to toggle the assault rifle mode. An integrated hybrid sight enhances longer range movement. So that's pretty cool, because that will change from an SMG to an assault rifle mode, okay? That is pretty cool. So I can't wait to unlock that one. I probably won't, but I'll probably wait till the new game comes out. HVR, a full auto ballistic firearm, uses heavy terrestrial ammo for best-in-class stopping power. We then move on to the LMGs. We have the R8W, a full auto energy weapon, offers a dependable fire rate and high capacity power cell for sustained output. That's pretty cool, guys. I have used that before. Very, very powerful. A Mauler, full auto heavy ballistic weapon, an experimental Gaussian Delinker, channels ultra rapid fire into a tight hip spread. We then have the Titan. That sounds pretty mean, doesn't it? A full auto energy weapon, delivers high damage with strong recoil. Now that one's not available, if you look, guys, that Titan, until the full game, so you can't even unlock that even in the beta. But we have the KBS longbow in the sniper rifle, the bolt action ballistic rifle, one shot, one kill from the waist up, rechambering, brakes, scope, aim. EBR 800 semi-auto energy rifle, hold a triangle to activate the assault rifle mode for automatic fire and reduced power consumption. So that changes from a sniper rifle into an assault rifle mode. That is pretty cool, guys. The EBR 800. That is, I've actually used it. It is pretty good. It is really, really nice that you can change from one to the other. We then have the Widowmaker, a 2-round burst bolt action ballistic rifle, features unique chamber stack for predictable 2-round burst fire and a lightweight mold for increased mobility. We then have the DMR-1, a semi-automatic ballistic rifle. Updated design retains the top-loaded clip while granting moderate stopping power and low recoil. Allows early clip ejection. So there's 4 sniper rifles. We then have 4 shotguns as well. So we have the Reaver, a semi-auto ballistic shotgun. This is a pretty cool weapon, this one, guys. Features a cyclic drum magazine for quick trigger response. Now I have used this one, it is pretty good. I do like my shotguns, but you do need to be really close range, so that'd be nice to have the long barrel on that one if we can get that. Now the Banshee, that rings a bell, guys, in Black Ops 3. I did get this in a supply drop, the Banshee. If it's exactly the same, that would be an awesome weapon. It's a pump action sonic shotgun, so that's probably about right. Employs a high decibel acoustic driver, yielding balance, stopping power and fire rate. So that's unlocked maybe at the next level, so I might try that out before it ends, if I can get that one. A full auto energy shotgun, the DCM-8, a rapid fire capability, is supported by a high capacity power cell. We also have the RAC-9, a pump-action ballistic shotgun, 12-gauge terrestrial ammo, provides superior stopping power while the integrated choke increases ADS accuracy. And then also the classics, which I've already shown you guys. So there's all the weapons there, guys. Most of these are available, or going to be available in the full game, but we can get to use some of them while we can in the beta. Now moving on to the Reflex. This is just the assault rifle, the KBR A32. Obviously they are going to be different. I'm not going to show you everything, guys, because I'll be here forever. But in the Reflexes we have, in the sights we have the Reflex, we have the Scout Hybrid, the Trojan, a tracking optic that outlines enemy even through the smoke, VMC, we have the Thermal, which some of these we're used to, and the ELO. I mean, we're used to that one, guys. From Black Ops 3. In the other attachments, we do have the usual. We have foregrip, quick draw, extended mag, suppressor, rifled barrel. We have the stock laser sight FMJ and the hollow point. So there's some usual ones there, guys. Nothing else really that new, to be honest, which I would have thought they would have had new attachments. So we can have secondary weapon. Obviously, there's 10 points that we can have in the creator class loadout. In the lethals now, guys, we have a cluster grenade, a cookable grenade that explodes in a series of smaller blasts. That's pretty cool. I've used that one myself. We have the exploding drone, a launched aerial drone that explodes on impact or remotely with R1 or by double tapping the square button. We have the plasma grenade, a sticky grenade that sprays burning plasma in all directions. That's cool. I have used that one myself. Well, I have seen it, should I say, in the games, and been on the other end of it. The seeker grenade, an autonomous sticky device that seeks out nearby enemies and explodes. That's pretty cool. Sounds really wicked, that one. Magnetic mine that detonates with an enemy interrupts that beam. That's a trip mine. That's very similar to the one in Black Ops 3. Rocket propelled system that delivers a time sticky plastique payload. So that sounds pretty cool. We have a Fletchit grenade, splits into multiple propelled grenades on impact. That sounds wicked. Now that's available at level 28, so that's not for the full game. Number 8 out of the 10 for the lethals, we have a black hole projector. Now this is interesting, this guys. It creates a singularity that pulls in enemies with a crushing force. So basically it creates a black hole and it forces the enemy who's on the other end of it, very close to it, to suck into that black hole. Now I did get sucked into one of these black holes last night in a gameplay, but it does say they're available in the full game. So how on earth they got it in the beta, I don't know, because you're not supposed to be getting it. But I did get sucked in by the black hole, and even on the other end of it, when you do get sucked into it, it is pretty wicked to experience that. It's totally different to anything we're used to in Call of Duty at the moment, but it is really mean. Number 9 out of the 10 is the C4. We're used to that one, guys. We have the bio spike. That's a pretty cool one. When you do play the gun game on the beta at the moment, they did update it at the weekend, so you can now play gun game on the beta. This is your final weapon that you can kill and get that win with the bio spike. You literally chuck it like you would an axe or a knife, and when it does grab hold of that enemy and sucks into them, it then explodes. It is pretty wicked, guys. Really nice on them. So there's 10 lethals in total. We're going on to the tacticals now. We have a personal radar, which is activated sensor array that tracks enemy location by heat signature, a cryo mine, which is a magnetic mine that releases a supercoolant cloud hindering movement systems. I haven't used that one as of yet, but that is obviously something that you can use to your advantage in games if you do like using this kind of a smoke. Jammer grenade jams enemy minimap movement and aiming systems, effective against equipment. I have used that quite a lot, that one. It does help to put the enemy off when you do throw that at them. It's like an EMP device. It does say that actually on the canister, if you can see that. Can't move these ones around, guys, so I can't show you that, but it does say EMP device, and it's very similar to an EMP. Dome shield, deployment electromagnetic dome that blocks projectiles. That's obviously something we're used to, but just given a different name. Trophy system, deployable autonomous defense system that destroys up to 2 incoming explosives. Again, we're used to those ones, guys, the trophy systems. You know what they're all about. The smoke grenade, again, we're used to this one. The blackout grenade stuns enemies, causing vision and hearing loss. Again, we're used to that. They're very similar to the flash grenade. Nano shots, activated combat stimulant that supercharges health regeneration. That is pretty cool to have that one. Obviously, that's not available till the full game, so we can't have that. But there's 8 tacticals in total at the moment, guys. Then we move on to our perks. We have in perk 1, we have Recon. Minimap shows a large area. We have the blind eye. We're used to this one, guys. We have the blast shield. Again, we're used to that one. We have the dexterity, which is the reload and switch weapon faster. You're used to that one. We have the ghost, which again, we're used to. And overclock. We are used to these ones in Black Ops 3, guys. Let's move on to perk 2 now. We have the tactical resist, increased resistance to flash and stun effects. Again, that's something we're used to. Hardline, we're used to that one. Momentum, sprint faster over time, jumping, sliding, wall running will reset your momentum. We have the tracker. Again, we're used to that in Black Ops 3. We've got the cold-blooded and the scavenger. They're all ones we're all used to. In the perk 3, we have gung-ho. We have pinpoint, outline enemies when dealing or taking weapon damage. Hardwired, again, we're used to all these ones, guys. Marksman, acquire enemy names from a greater distance. Reduced flinch that primarily affects sniper rifles but gives a very minor benefit to other weapons. That's an interesting one. Engineer, we're used to that one, and also Dead Silence. I use that quite a lot in Black Ops 3. I love that perk, so no doubt we'll be having that quite a lot. So that's all the wires, all the guns, guys. That is also all the tacticals and lethals. And we're now going to move on to just showing you the characters that we're allowed to have so far in the beta play. So we've got 3 characters. We've got the Warfighter, which is this one here at the moment. We also have the Merc. We also have the Synaptic. Okay, now each one of these, when you click into them, do show a very quick cinematic view, but they each have their own kind of special weapons and abilities. And let's click into, first of all, then the Warfighter. Now, when you do this, you can personalize the characters. We have the head, the uniform, we have the gesture, and also the taunt. Again, very similar things to Black Ops 3, but just shown in a different way. But let's start with the heads first. As you can see, a lot of these will not unlock until the full game. So we've got some, but you can still see them. Even though it's locked, you can still see what it's like behind. If you see that helmet there, guys, you've got like a skull head behind that helmet. Pretty mean, that one. That is awesome. So I'm just going to go through a few of these now. We also have mission team as well. You know, that's all locked at the moment. We are the JTF Wolverines anyway, just in the beta play. we have the Quartermaster. Now in Quartermaster, this is the combat rig appearance. This is obviously all your, look at that one there guys, the Enviro. Look at that skull mask behind. We've got the Mercury, Neptune. I'm just going to flick through these guys because like I say, it will be too long a video if not. But I'm just showing you just a few of the ones that are going to be coming up very, very short. There's 12 in total there. Let's go back to multiplayer. We'll come out of that. We've got the uniform. So we've got the Sato issue at the moment. We have got other uniforms there. The Titan, pretty cool one. Planetary Defense, Urban, Mars. I mean, not too great a deal with the loadouts of the appearance on the combat rig, but again, you know, we've got the Quartermaster ones here as well. Biohazard, that's a pretty cool. And we can't move the character around either, which is a shame. We've got the gestures. We've got evil horns, thumbs up. Some of these are unlocked. I have unlocked the I'm watching you. I have also unlocked the salute. The thing is, when you select it, it doesn't do anything, okay? So whether, again, that's just something because of beta, it will be available to see, obviously, in the full game. But just to get your tongue and your eyes, you know, all into getting excited with what's coming out on the 4th of November. That's all I'm doing this for, guys. We've got the taunts, the sharp salute, the cutthroat. Again, some of most of these are all locked. And again, they're not going to be available until the full game. Even when you do select this, there's no way. I mean, it does say preview. Oh, there you go. We can actually use the preview on these ones. Casual arm cross. We'll just show you a couple of these. Folded arms. Stiffen. What's this one? So I'm pleased you can do this, but we couldn't. It's a shame they don't do it in the other one that I did show you a moment ago. There's the salute. Throat slash. So the good thing is, I mean, they've got them all there visible. It's just unlocking them. Whereas in Black Ops 3, we never knew what we were going to get. They're all new. They're all hidden ones, surprise ones. So there's all the ones for the Warfighter character there, guys. And when we go into the payload here, we have the Claw, which is a rapid-fire spread shot firearm, which ricochets ballistic rounds aimed down sights for more focused damage. Now, the great thing is, when you do click into these later on, you will see a very short cinematic clip that shows you how these weapons work. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to show you that very shortly. Combat focus, gain double streak points for limited time. Very similar, I suppose, to near enough the Seraph ability that she had in Black Ops 3, which was the combat focus. And we also have the overdrive as well. Remember, Ruin had this in Black Ops 3. It grants a temporary speed surge. So they're the payloads. We also have the traits as well. A ping kills and assists active a minimap ping at the enemy's location. Persistence, that disables the reset of score streaks on death while making score streak costs increasing more points. I do use this quite a lot, this one, guys. It is pretty good. It does keep your score streaks up, and you do more than stand chance of getting your score streaks open a lot more sooner. And then you've also got the resupply. Again, it's up to you which one you choose. You can have whatever. It's nice that you have got these. So looking into this now, if we click into this, we'll go into the Merc. Now, when I do click into this, we're going to just... I mean, obviously, I won't show you the heads and the bodies because they're very, very similar to all the others. The character that I just shown you. So the payload in this one, we have the Steel Dragon, a heavy beam-based weapon with multi-targeting tracking. We have the Bull Charge, which is a cool one, a charge forward leveling all enemies in your path. We also have the Reactive Armor, an electromagnetic shell that protects against all forms of damage. And in the traits on the character, this one here, we have the Infusion, regenerate health faster. Man-at-Arms, start with maximum ammo capacity and weapons no longer slow default movement. We also have the Shockwave. Press the circle while in the air to perform a devastating ground slam. That's pretty cool. I can remember that, I believe, in Advanced Warfare we had that, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm sure that was in Advanced Warfare. We had that one. Right. We then have the Synaptic. Okay, now the payload in this one is the Equalizer. This is pretty cool, this weapon. It's a dual integrated machine gun with built-in suppressors for close quarters combat. We also have the Reaper, a switch to rapid melee combat mode. Haven't got that one just yet. And the Rewind. Rewinds your position and replenishes health and ammunition. That's a bit, I suppose, like the glitch with the character Prophet in Black Ops 3. I suspect that's very similar. It's just classed as a different thing, classed as Rewind instead of glitch. But the traits, we have Combat Burst. After each kill, gain a brief boost to movement speed. Propulsion, improved thrusters allowed energy to recover fast and also damage enemy players below. So that's pretty cool. And Rushdown, execute a quick move in any direction by pressing the L3 button. So that sounds an interesting one, but lots to choose from there, guys. Now, in regards to the score streaks, okay, at the moment I've got a couple opened up. We have the UAV, we have the Scarab, a remote hover device that releases a multi-stage cryo explosion upon detonation. The drone package, that's just the care package coming down. Again, the points needed is 550, very similar to other Call of Duty games. The counter UAV, we're all used to that one. We've got the Vulture with a Trinity rocket. Scorchers, they sound pretty cool, and we have seen them in quite a few games at the moment. I just get blown up by them, so that is a pretty mean score streak to have if you can get that. The Bombardment, that's obviously like your Hellstorms. The Shock Sentry, again, some of these are very, very similar. We've got the Warden, call in an escort dropship with 2 firing modes. Advanced UAV, an orbital UAV that reveals the enemy's direction on the minimap. So that is, again, another one that's pretty similar to ones that we've seen in other Call of Duty games. We have the Thor, the THOR, the Tactical High Output Response Missile System with rapid launching capabilities. The RC-8, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? A heavily armoured C-8 with auto and manual control capabilities, and the AP-3X, a remote anti-personnel weapon with heavy attachments. So that's the highest score streak at the moment, guys. The AP-3X, that's the one everyone's no doubt going to be aiming for. So that is basically it on that, guys. We have got the mission teams. Obviously, the Orion Initiative will unlock when I get to player level 15, but I doubt very much I will reach that. We've got the Sabre Team 7 and the Wraith. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All we can get the beta at the moment is the JTF Warframes and also the Orion Initiative when we're up to level 15. All the others, the other last two, they're available just in the full game. We have the Quartermaster section, which is like the supply drop section. I have got 83 keys at the moment, so I can have quite a few rare supply drops. So you can have common, like in Black Ops 3, you can have the rare supply drop. We're going to have a rare supply drop in a moment. We're going to have a couple, actually, because we've got 83 to use. We do also get the salvage as well. Now, I'll tell you what the salvage is all about very shortly. But we do get the armory. This is what it is, okay, guys? We'll go into the Proto Tab Lab. Now, with any of these weapons, like the assault rifle, submachine guns, light machine guns, you get it, guys, you can upgrade a prototype weapon. So what you do is choose whatever weapon you want to upgrade, which is the MV4 we'll choose in this case. You can use your salvage, which I've got at the moment 450, if you can see in the top right hand corner there. Now the rest of these prototypes are locked at the moment, probably until the full game comes out. But this one we can upgrade to at the moment is called the Exalted. It costs 200 salvage, as you can see there. And on the right hand side it does say stockpile, which gives us increased ammo. Stacks with extended mag. So, you know, this is quite good. I like this. And as you go up, you can see that there's vigilance there. It gives you the sensor, the damage causes target to show on minimap, and the readiness. And the more you go up, you can read them, guys. There's some pretty mean things there you can actually upgrade your weapons to. So I'm not going to use them just yet. I'm going to save those salvage things, but you get the idea there, guys. And like I say, that's fun to mess around with. We also get the Mission Team Depot, which is kind of like when you, obviously I've only got the Wolverines at the moment. And again, you can use some of these things. I mean, they don't unlock there. I mean, that's unlocked at level 15. But again, some of these that you can get, you know, are pretty good upgrades. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right. So let's do a supply drop, guys. Let's see what we get anyway. So this is how it works. Let's see what we get. So we're purchasing a supply drop. Ooh, we've got a Silver Falcon there, knife camouflage. Oh, we've got a Merc Het as well, ironclad. Lakeside calling card, so I will show you the calling cards in a moment, but we get a salvage bonus as well of 17. But let's have another rare supply drop opening, shall we, guys? Let's give this a go. Tim Sibnatic Head, cool, and the Grand Fleet calling card. RPR Evo Stabilizer Submachine Gun Focus. So yeah, we're getting some good things here. They're rares. We haven't got another one, so let's do a couple of common supply drops. Let's see what we get in the common ones. Crush Taunt. We've got Fly-By-Night calling card. That's a pretty cool one. And Salvage Currency, +3. Let's have another one. Irad Ascent. Oh, quite a few calling cards coming up. Really nice. I like the calling cards. Okay, so we can't have another one. That's it of the keys to use for the supplies, but that was a bit of fun there, guys. So what I want to do now is just show you into the barracks. We can change the calling cards. At the moment, there are a lot of calling cards, but these are only available as the game unlocks on November the 4th, okay? At the moment, we've got the standard ones. I will just flick through a few of these guys, just so you can have a quick little browse over them. Yeah, some nice standard ones there. We also get the flags from the countries as well. Okay, there's standard. Now, the only ones unlocked for us is the classified, and I've unlocked quite a few there. We've got the double chains. We have the zombie woman, which I unlocked. We have this one here, the up yours, buddy. We also have the lakeside and the grand fleet that I just unlocked. I don't think there's any more, but there's quite a few. There's 120 in total in the classified. There's the pop one there. We did have the thick skull, we did have the skull king, and we did have the snake eyes. This, like I say, there's quite a few. And as I go over them, you can see behind the locked symbol there, the calling card behind it. So they are pretty cool. No, I mean, I don't know if they're going to have movable ones like in Black Ops 3. I absolutely loved having the movable calling cards in Black Ops 3. I thought it was an awesome thing to have. There's none as I can see at the moment, but hopefully that's something that they can bring out. Now, we do have emblems as well, but at the moment, just in this beta, we do have a select few. So you can choose whatever you want there, guys. But no doubt in the full game, they will have other emblems that you can unlock through gameplay. So there's 26 in total at the moment. You can have your clan tag as well, and your clan tag, but we won't bother with that one. So that is about it, guys. You know, finding a match, I mean, when you go into that, we've got Team Deathmatch, Domination, Gun Game, like I said, and the mixed as well. These are the only 4 you can have in the beta play at the moment. There's nothing else that we can have. And I mean, to be honest, guys, I mean, the gameplay, like I say, it's so difficult to get into. I would show you a little bit of gameplay, but I think I'll do that in another video. But this was just to show you the weapons, the characters, the supply drops, and everything else I've shown you so far. Otherwise, it's going to be too long a video, guys, and you'll get bored of me. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. We are going to leave it like that, and we're going to come back with another video. I'm going to show you some gameplay. I'm also going to do the Modern Warfare remaster as well, just to show you through that. But I thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. See ya.